I'm trying the method where you read one chapter a day and then you write kind of like a paragraph. That way it's fresh in your mind and it's not just you're reading it, but you're also now writing out what you learned. With that being said, I was in Ephesians chapter 4 today. Paul starts off the chapter by trying to encourage believers to be unified in the Spirit. So to find peace with each other and harmony, instead of constantly quarreling, maybe pointing out different things others are doing wrong, which is necessary, not to the extreme. In doing this, he's also combating a bunch of the different theories going around. He makes a very bold but clear statement saying, there is one Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God, and Father of all, which now eliminates all other religions. We were all given different gifts. We were given them by the Father before he ascended. Now that's an important fact because before he ascended, Paul notes he had to descend to come to us. Now he goes on to focus on a couple of the spiritual gifts, evangelism, teachers, pastors, that their responsibility is to equip God's people to do his work and build up the church. Will not be influenced when people try to trick us with lies so clever they sound like the truth. Do research, question it, have discernment and wisdom. It's saying that once you are a believer, rid yourself of your sinful nature. Their minds are full of darkness. They wander from the life God gives because they have closed their minds and hardened their hearts against him. They have no sense of shame. In lieu of that, they pursue every pleasure in this life and impurity. They find satisfaction in that. Sometimes when people don't want to come to God, it's because they don't want their sinful nature called out. It makes it a lot more difficult for them to turn back to God when they've hardened their heart and closed their minds to the things of him. And he goes on to say, obviously, that we are to chase purity, that we are to chase godly things, and that we are to not use foul or abusive language. Because in all that we say, people are listening, and we need to be that light and that encouragement so that people can see there's something different. Verse 30, it says, and do not bring sorrow to God's Holy Spirit by the way you live. Remember, he has identified you as his own, guaranteeing that you will be saved on the day of redemption. Do not bring sorrow to God's Holy Spirit. It really hits hard because anything that I do in my life is maybe bringing sorrow to him, then I don't want anything to do with it. God chose us intentionally. He chose to save us when he didn't have to do either. And so the moment that we are able to crucify our flesh, deny our self-nature, and focus on him, the more that we're not going to want to bring sorrow to his name. It's going to be a privilege, honor, and it's going to be a joy to live in the light.